Okay, picture this. You're in a store in a foreign country. People are moving fast, products are everywhere, and
Just freeze.
exactly, the words, they just won't come out. It feels totally frantic. Well, today we're going to fix that. We are doing a deep dive into a guide on shopping talk in America, and our mission is to basically slow it all down.
Right, it's about taking the panic out of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
We're decoding the specific scripts used in American retail to transform that, chaotic errand into a really slow and easy interaction.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at two arenas, the physical store and the digital cart.
So let's start with the physical space. The goal here is simple navigation without the stress. And according to our source, the key opener isn't actually a noun or a verb.
It's just, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it sounds almost too simple, but in a busy retail environment, it functions as a soft brake pedal.
Because you can't just bark a question at an employee who's rushing by with a bog.
No, exactly. This phrase slows them down politely. It demands attention, but gently.
And once you've hit that brake pedal and got their attention, you need to actually know where you're going. The source highlights specific navigation vocabulary. So you aren't looking for a row.
You're looking for an aisle.
Aisle 7, aisle 4.
Right, it's specific retail architecture.
Yeah.
And the guide really emphasizes that to keep things moving easily, you have to be precise. Like, don't just ask for the shirt, ask for medium or blue.
Precision helps them help you. There's actually one phrase in the dialogue that I really liked, which was grab them for you. Like the employee didn't just point to the back of the store.
They offered to grab them. Yeah, that reveals the whole service culture. It's very proactive.
Yeah.
The staff member implies they'll do the legwork to make your life easier.
It transforms it from a cold transaction into an act of service. Okay, so they've grabbed your items, you're happy. Now you have to pay.
The checkout.
The checkout, which I think is where people get really nervous about slowing down the line. But the source makes it clear that the checkout is basically a ritual. It's a set script.
It is entirely predictable, which makes it slow and easy to manage. It almost always opens with a courtesy check. Did you find everything okay?
Which is funny because half the time we just say yes automatically.
Yeah, we don't even think about it.
You think?
But then comes the technical stuff. The source lists rewards card and the payment choice, cash or card.
Right, and the rewards card is just the loyalty program for discounts.
Yeah.
But the interaction doesn't truly end until you hear the final confirmation.
Receipt in the bag.
Receipt in the bag. That's the signal that the ritual is complete.
Exactly.
But let's say you want to avoid the physical store entirely. We have to talk about the digital shift. The source points out that when you move to a screen, the vocabulary does a total swap.
Oh, completely. You don't walk down aisles anymore. You add to cart.
Add to cart. And the anxiety of finding an item in the store becomes the logistical command of track my order.
Right. And the incentives change to make things easier, too. In the store, you might look for a sale sign. But online, the magic words are free shipping.
Meaning no extra cost for delivery. And you really can't discuss online shopping without mentioning Prime.
Definitely not. The source treats Prime as totally synonymous with speed, specifically that 2-day delivery window. It's designed to make the purchase feel instantaneous.
But here's the friction point. What if you hate the item once it arrives? The source mentions a really specific mechanical detail for returns.
Print the label.
Print the label.
It's framed as this incredibly low-friction process. You don't have to explain yourself to a human being. You just print a piece of paper and ship it back. It keeps that slow and easy vibe going, even for returns.
Okay, before we wrap up this deep dive, let's hit the power phrases from the guide. These are the ones that make you sound like a total pro.
The biggest one is, do you price match?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you're asking if the store will match a competitor's lower price. Very savvy. And of course, the essential clothing store question, can I try this on?
And the absolute heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Out of stock.
Unfortunate, but definitely necessary terminology. Knowing these set phrases really strips away the anxiety. It makes the complex world of American retail entirely manageable.
It puts you back in control.
It really does. But here is something to consider for everyone listening. The source highlights how easy modern commerce is. Returns are easy, just print the label. If the friction of returning items is practically zero.
Does that change how much we buy in the first place?
Exactly. Are we buying more simply because we know we can send it back without ever talking to a soul?
That is a dangerous thought for my wallet. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.